Today is Show Friday. What is her name? What is she exactly? How can we improve this combination? And let's think about how we can do so. My name is Robert Bronkhorst. Welcome to Round Talk Serpents. What is her name? I don't know. You tell me. I don't know everything. Just kidding. She doesn't have a name yet. I haven't thought of a fitting name. She is not a nice animal. So I don't really want to do her injustice and call her something really bad. But I also don't want to give her a name which is more fitting for a well-behaved animal as well. So I haven't thought of a name yet. So yeah, but what is she? Well, she is a ball python, Python regius. She's a female from 2023. So about 2 years old now. And genetically speaking, I originally thought she was a very high, ridiculously high quality butter yellow belly. And because butter yellow belly is a simple combination, but because how splotchy her pattern was, how blushed out. This, now that she's a little bit older, you can't really see how blushed it is, but the contrast was really pronounced, and the lighter spots in between were really light. So because of that, I thought it was a really high quality yellow belly, because sometimes if you have very good quality yellow bellies, the pattern is really funky. If you have low quality yellow bellies, you can see a little bit of the scattering, the side of the belly, which really is indicative of yellow belly. You can see that, and you can see a little bit of increased contrast, and that makes it yellow belly, but not a very nice one. If you have a very nice one, you even get some breaking up of the pattern. So that's why I kept it. I thought it was a really high quality yellow belly that just popped out of a relatively good quality yellow belly, but paired with a complementing set of genetics from the other side, from the dad in this case. I thought, well, maybe I've got something really good that I can really build forward to. Now that she's older and aging, I think she's way too dark for a butter yellow belly. She's definitely way too dark for a butter. So what I think now, because her dad was a butter confusion, and the mother was I think a pastel yellow belly. I'm not quite sure yet. I should have checked, but I didn't. So let's just call it pastel yellow belly. So there was confusion in this mix, and I never made bitter yellow belly confusions before, so I didn't know what to look for. But yellow belly and confusion together really break up a pattern, and butters in general really glue back the pattern. So I think this is a yellow belly confusion, bitter yellow belly confusion. I think so. Or she could still possibly be a very nice quality bitter yellow belly. But for now, there's only one way to find it out, and this is to breed it out and see what we got. Her being a confusion also really explains her personality, because confusions, generally speaking, are not very well behaved, and she's not. She's now out of her enclosure, but in her enclosure I really need to use the snake hook, otherwise she will tag me, which is always exciting, of course. Let's check out some futures before we discuss what can be improved in this. If you check out the side profile, you can see the the pattern really creeping up, and that's something Yellow Belly really does well. That's also something that is 100% under the influence of Yellow Belly, so that's where that's coming from. You can see the base color is creeping up as well. It's not that it's just blushed, it's blushed in white instead of the brown tones from the butter. She also has a very full belly, so let's hope she doesn't defecate while we are holding her. Then of course we have the blushing in the patterns on the back and on the sides. When she was younger, those blushings were very well defined. I will check if I have a picture of her. I probably have, and insert it here so you can see how cool she really looked. Not that she's ugly now, she still looks cool, especially for a sub-adult. But yeah, there are some room of improvement, of course. And I think the first room of improvement is really highlighting that blushing, make it even more pronounced, and maybe break up the pattern a little bit more to do so. And I think one way to do that is pastel. Now, I'm not quite sure if I would actually do that, because pastel really lost popularity. I still like it. Oh. She defecated. Oh, that's gross. It got quite far as well. Well, let's make this not for nothing and continue. I think she might be taking a shit as well. And we are back from a absolutely gross break. Looking on the bright side though, I don't have to spot clean that shit. So, but it's on the floor now. Well, let's start over again about the pastel issue. It really lost popularity, so adding pastel in this combination would make it harder to sell the Offspring. Although it would have been a great fit in my opinion. So pastel is not an option. Orange Dream is more of a popular solution now, right? Because in a lot of people's mind, Orange Dream has replaced pastel. So maybe adding Orange Dream to it could increase the base color and maybe improve the blushes, but I really have to look into that to check that out. Also, it is butter or lesser, and combined with cinnamon you get a lithium, and lithium is a really nice combination with a well, sort of silvery like tones. They still have some browns in it, but it's more silver like. Maybe that will be a very good way of improving the contrast. So maybe, probably Desert Ghost will be a great fit, but slowly but surely I really start to think that Desert Ghost can be a solution for all the contrast problems and so forth. But the blushing might be less great, right? Because you also increase the overall base color. You also decrease the overall base color. So room for blushing really gets reduced, and the sides will really get cleaned up. So and I think the muddiness on the scales, well, will be really difficult to stand close, because I don't want to step in the nasty, but those pepper-like structures on the scale really add in the visual appearance of the flames of the blushes. So those will get removed with Desert Ghost. So I don't think Desert Ghost will be a great way of moving forward for that. It was a really long way of thinking and explaining another way of really improving this combination will be adding fire, because fire really lightens up the base color, but a good line of fire compared with a very good line of yellow belly will dramatically increase the amount of blushing, and it will also give some orange colorations to those blushing on the sides. So I think adding fire to this will be a really big step and easy step forward in really making this combination better than it is now. Disregarding of if it's actually confusion or not. If it's not confusion, then the whole combination butter, yellow belly, fire will be a relatively cheap and a good way, in my opinion, a very good way to start your collection. But time will tell for that. Yeah, because of the episode in the middle of the video, I kind of lost my storyline. I really lost my storyline. And I will have to see how much of this footage is actually usable because of all the breaks and the nastiness. So for now, I hope you enjoyed. I'd like to thank you for your time and see you in the next one. Bye.